London Underground staff across the capital are currently rising to one of the biggest challenges of their careers. The 2012 Olympics will mean up to 1 million extra journeys on the tube every day, all overseen by the capital's Metro Authority, Transport for London. This plaque in White City on the site of London's first Olympic stadium shows that the capital has risen to the challenge of hosting Olympics before. In fact, the 2012 Games means that London Underground will be the first urban rail system in the world to be placed at the heart of Olympic transport for a third time. In 1948, Tube staff had far less time to prepare. They had just weeks to get ready when London stepped in to host the so-called austerity games at Wembley after Rome pulled out. There was none of the glitz and glamour of today's games, but then, as now, the Tube had to rise to the challenge.
The Games in 1948, of course, were really quite different again in that they were the austerity games. They were the ones that took place after the end of the Second World War. London Underground at the time, of course, did some rebuilding at Wembley Park Station, for example, because Wembley was the venue for the Games that year.
And in 1908, the Olympics were held at White City, when the Central Line barely reached the stadium.
But this year in 2012, of course, with the Jubilee and now the Olympic Games, it's a remarkable transformation in this city, and it's been a remarkable achievement to deliver that. And who knows, potentially looking forward in decades to come to hosting the fourth Olympic Games here in London.
The Victorian tube network of 1908 and 1948 has developed into one of the world's most efficient public rail systems, and with billions being invested, London will always be able to host global events.